Alright guys, build log part 1. I'm on my Samsung Galaxy S3 phone just because I don't have an HD video camera. I have one, but it's not HD. So here's the teardown of it. This is old computer. Hopefully it comes out good with this phone. It should come out okay. There's the inside, and then over here, here's the back panel right there. And then here's the side panel for the front. What I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to cut this back to like here and cut all that crap out. And then I ordered fiberglass right here. And it'll be a nice clean piece of fiberglass there without the fan. I don't like that fan here. It obstructs a lot of the view. I don't like these crossbars. So I'll cut this, cut it down. So it'll be nice. That'll be awesome. So you can have a nice display, Here's one of my very first computers. It's a Dell XPS 400. Oh my god, when I first started, I started with the compact, was never into gaming, and then I'm like, you know what, I need one for gaming. And Dell at the time when I worked, they all had Dell, so I was like, okay. I bought this bad boy, and the difference from a compact computer that had no video card to this one that had like the GTX, I forget what it was. One of the first cards ever made by Nvidia. It's just a small dinker. I mean like a dinker, but man, the difference in quality was awesome. Anyways, I still have that. I'm gonna give that to my daughter. It's all ready to go. It's cleaned. Windows is installed, so yeah, I'm gonna take this apart. Hopefully we can get some good wire management going on. Right now I have all the stock wiring. Eventually I want to sleeve everything, so I'm hoping to sell my parts and then to buy the sleeve kits and everything for that. So that'll come, and all the parts, they've been sitting here for like 2 weeks, and I just been working on my yard. I've had other priorities, but I have to do this stuff now because of the warranty. If something doesn't work, that 30-day warranty or whatever is going to expire. So I just backed up everything on the 2 terabyte Western Digital My Passport hard drive, so everything's ready to go. And yeah, there's my monitors, and then the rat's nest. So I'll fix everything up. It's all ready to go. So I'll come back on. I'll get this stripped out, cleaned up, and then come back on and show you. So give me a moment, you guys. Be right back. Alright guys, got another update. I have gutted it. All gutted out. I gotta wipe off some dust that's in there. The only thing I didn't buy, actually, I didn't buy a new DVD player, CD, DVD, ROM drive. I looked at them, and yeah, there's a couple that may be better than this one, but literally they're, as long as they're like 20-25 bucks. So I actually have like 2 or 3 of these in different computers as well. This is the LG one. So look how dusty the filters are. Look at that. That's why these filters come in handy. Love them. I clean them out all the time. This is just filthy. This room in here gets pretty dirty because of this outside door. Plus all my windows here. Anyway, check it out. Bam! Old and new. Pretty cool, huh? The old motherboard right here. Hopefully glare's not too much. I'm shaking a lot. I can tell. Oh well. Look at this. This is the i5 2500 chip. This is the i7. Look how much bigger that is. I didn't even realize that it was that much of a difference. My god, this thing's like heavy. And then look how big the board is. It's the same board, same brand as Asus ROG board, the gamer's board. Excellent line of boards here. I love the color scheme, red and black. You can see the ROG, the Republic of Gamers. And then, oh, I thought this had it here too. I guess not. Oh, but this has plastic on it. Oh, oh, it's right here. Republic of Gamers. There it is, right there on that heatsink. There's the 2 GPUs, the video cards. They're dusty, real dusty. Fans. There's the CPU cooler. This thing is a beast, you guys. Just in comparison, so you can see how big this thing is. Let's put it by the motherboard. Look how big the CPU cooler was. This thing's a beast, and yes, it works fantastically. I don't know if I'm gonna sell that or not. I'd love to have it as a backup if this ever goes out. That's the Corsair is it the i100 or the 100i? The newest one. Apparently it comes with better fans and stuff. So that's that. Ooh, gotta keep that on. So pretty cool. I got new fans for that. Here's the old SSD, the new one, the Samsung, the fast ass one right here. I'm keeping this though still. This is gonna be a recording drive now. So, oh look, I got paste on me. Oops, let me get that off. But yeah, that's gonna be for recording. So all my game footage will be recorded to a solid state drive. Unfortunately, this one is only 128 gigs as well. Oh no, this one's 120. I wanted to go 250 on this one, which they do have, but funds kind of fell short and I was a little bit short of getting it. So in the future, I'll put these two in and they'll be just regular drives, and then later I'm gonna get another Samsung one, but I want the 250. Even though the 128 is fine for an OS drive as far as loading all your operating system, all your programs, and maybe a few games, it's fine. I've been running this 120 and I've had this for about a year now, and I've got like 60 gigs still free on it and everything else. As long as you like at the beginning when you install the OS, like there's a few things that you need to change, because like hibernation, sleep, and all the Windows stuff can take literally like 25 gigs off your hard drive, like that, like 25 gigs. So there's this forum, overclocker forum, that I'm frequently on, and there's a guide on how to install SSDs to get the optimum or whatever, the best you can out of it without all the Windows clutter. You know what I mean? If you're not using it, like Hibernate, I never use it, so why install that? I never use it, so that takes up gigabytes as it is. There's the three hard drives I got. I got the Western Digital 1 terabyte. Western Digital, this one's 250, I believe. This is my wife's drive. This is dedicated to her stuff. Right now, this was my gaming drive for recorded videos, because it was the Western Digital 1 terabyte, but it's the real good one. And here's a piece of crap Seagate 1 terabyte, which this is already a exchanged one. The first one I had went out on me, lost everything. There's my RAM, Ripjaws 1600. That's 16 gigs, so they're 4 gigs a piece. I'm assuming 16 gigs should be fine for me, but yeah, it should be fine. Anyways, I get to fill up all the DIMM slots, so here's 2 and here's 2, so that's good. I can take advantage of the quad on that board, so that's really good. I filled up all those as well, but it should be fine. Believe it or not, you guys, when I run Minecraft, I'm up to like, I've seen it on Feed the Beast series, I've seen it up to almost 5 gigs of usage, but Windows is taking almost a gig and a half. So I've seen Minecraft use 3 gigs on its own. I have seen that. I have never gotten a memory low on memory, but I've seen it actually I've seen it even go higher than that. Something happened, I ended up crashing, but yeah, Minecraft was pulling a ton. I don't know what was going on. Anyways, here's my 850 Corsair 850 power supply. I made a goof when I bought this one. It was a modular one, but apparently you have to read the fine print because it's semi-modular, meaning the main wires are connected and then everything else is plugged in. Which, that sucked because I wanted a fully modular one. So, for now, I'm going to use it. It's 850, which is still plenty for what I got. Next time around, I'll get the 1000 or the 1200. That way because I'm going to go water cooling later, and that's going to add more onto the system. And then any overclocking you do, especially on the GPU and CPUs, you do overclocking, your TDP starts going up a lot. So you need power. And then the main focus, Jabam, GTX 680. What are these called? Let me see the box. GTX 680 for the win. LE 4 gigabytes. 4 gigabytes a piece. Oh yeah. Look at that. That's so, I mean, look at the they're like little I don't know what that is. Hopefully my phone's working out good, you guys. Let me know. Yeah, so this is only an external. It exhausts heat through the back, so it doesn't let it in. Unlike those, which there's nothing wrong with those either. Look at the dust in that. Those actually exhausted inside the case as well, because you can see it's not closed right there. Unlike these are fully closed. So this exhausts through the back, and that's why Nvidia has changed their thing, and they went with bigger vents right here now on all their cards. The thing I love about this as well is, check this out. Full back plate. Helps on cooling, but makes it really rich. Cards this big and this heavy, like those, they tend... Oh, sorry about that. I had a message come in on my phone and it just cut out. I need to change the setting on that. Make video priority when using. But yeah, love these cards. Man, this is gonna be so awesome. 2 of these and SLI. You can have actually quad SLI on these. Yep, you can have 4 cards. Could you imagine 4 of these babies? Wow. So yeah, I'm looking forward to putting this all together, using my new keyboard, using everything, checking it out, running some benchmarks. I think for now, I'm gonna leave it not overclocked. I might overclock the CPU actually. Actually, for sure I'm gonna overclock the CPU. But the video cards, I'm not gonna overclock right now. I wanna see how they do just, you know, by themselves. So, and I'm worried about my power supply. 850, I mean, theoretically, if you do the math, 850 is fine. You know, a lot of people think, oh, it's not enough, or you don't have enough, you know, it's fine. And actually, I could get a meter to measure exactly how much it's pulling out of the wall. Like, you can measure it on the cord on the socket. But yeah, so that's an update. I'm going to get everything else going. I got all these fans I got to put in, got a bunch of fans, got the fan controller. This is a nice one. So yeah, got a lot of things to do, you guys. So I will come back on with another update. So catch you guys in a bit. Alright guys, hours later, I got everything and I'm ready to see if it'll post. And there she is. Let me see if I can go in closer. Oh, I'm a little tired. Yeah, the wire management is very, very hard, but I tried doing the best I could until I can get some sleeving. And then, like down here is the main wires, but I'm going to try to put a piece of black, like, board or something right here so it kind of blends in. But it's actually not that bad with what I had. Yeah, these fans are cool. I didn't, unfortunately, up there, I ordered 2 of these fans. 2 of the Cougar fans. These are the 140mm ones. And unfortunately, I don't get to use those. I was tripping. When I bought this Corsair cooler, I thought I could mount it right here. But unfortunately, it hits the video card down there. So I decided, okay, well, I gotta think of something quick now. So the 2 fans originally went up there. What I did is now I made it a push-pull configuration, which this is pushing and this is pulling. This is pulling air from the top and this is pulling air from the top, so push-pull. And it's actually blowing air into the case, but that's better for the cooler because you're getting the cool air from the outside. That's what it says, and that's what most people have done. So thing is those are 120mm fans. The top is made for 140mm, but I centered it the best I could. I don't think it looks too bad. I just used washers and went through a couple of the grill vents. So I guess looking at it from a distance doesn't look like it's that bad. But yeah, I had to think of something on the fly because I was originally going to put it right here, which those are 120mm. It would have been a perfect fit. So right now my hard drives are out. Okay, so when I bought this case, it comes with these hot swap drive bays, meaning you connect the connectors in the back right here, but then you can pull the hard drives out without having to get in to open your case. You just take out the one screw right here that holds the hard drive and then just pull it out. So right now I got all the hard drives sitting over there, all 4. And I'm going to plug it in and see if it'll post. That's the first thing. See if I can just get in the BIOS. Hopefully everything works. I love this SLI adapter. It's so cool. It's so rigid. It's actually for a 3, but it's okay. It'll still work for 2. I think it'll work for 2. I'm hoping it'll work for 2. Yeah, it should work for 2. Yeah, I don't see why not. I think I've seen that before. We'll see, right? So there it is, the back side. Oh my god, you don't even want to see the back. It's horrible. There's the back, but I mean like back where the wiring's at. Let me see if I can get around here. It's not too bad. I tried zip tying everything I could. This case is not made for this kind of stuff. I bought the wrong case. I should have never bought this case. I should have actually bought like the Corsair 600D or the 800D, the ones that have plenty of room, that are meant for water cooling, that are meant for wires, that actually have, you know, bays that are hidden for wires, stuff like that. But next time around I will. Next time. Got the fan controller in right there. It's pretty cool. I like that. Samsung hard drive in. And yeah, so I'm going to plug it up real quick just to one monitor and see if it'll post. I'm not going to be able to cut the side panel today. It's getting late and I probably had to go to work tomorrow. I should probably get to bed soon, so it's not going to be able to get done tonight, but I would like to install Windows if it posts and see how fast it works. I'm thinking it should work pretty damn quick. But yep, alright you guys, I'll come back on with another update. So, talk to you guys later. Oh yeah, guys, it booted up. First time. Well, first it started up and the fan controller did not come on, so I adjusted the wires and it looked like one was just kind of not pushed in all the way. So got the fans on finally. It's got the red LEDs like that. I like that. And then in the front, listen how quiet it is. Just listen. Can't hear anything, huh? Maybe you can hear the rain outside. It's raining. This is so quiet with these fans, you guys. I mean, so quiet. I'm loving it. They're at 50%. If I put it at 100%, that's 100%. Now listen, all of them. Barely any noise. I'm so glad that I invested in these fans. God, I'm gonna love that. So yeah, we don't need to be on manual. We're just gonna try it on auto. I set temps and stuff and put the probes everywhere. I have a probe by the CPU, I have a probe by the GPUs, I have a probe by the hard drives, and I think another one towards the top. So I'm gonna install Windows, which I just put in there. And yeah, here's the BIOS. It's pretty much just the exact same BIOS as what I'm used to. I've had Asus boards for a while, Asus boards for a while, so yeah, I'm pretty used to their BIOS. Let me go to boot, full screen logo, option force BIOS setup. Okay, we want boot option right here. Okay, so boot option 1, boot option 2. Okay, so boot option 1, we want it to be the RAM drive. There we go. Now we can exit, we can save changes and reset, and now it should boot into Windows. Should be fine. Let's see, or not Windows, but it should boot from the CD. Windows 7 disk. I wonder why it does that. It does that twice. It did that last time too. Press any key to boot from the CD. Yes. Okay, now I can hear something ramped up on. Oh, that's the CD drive. Wow, that CD drive's loud. Wow, that's so loud. Windows is loading files. Wow, that loaded quick. It's almost loaded. Holy moly, that did load pretty quick. Bam, look at that. Look how fast that just loaded. Wow, that CD-ROM is loud. It's louder than the whole computer with 10 fans on there. Alright, let's see. I just want to kind of see how fast it loads Windows. Supposedly with this setup, it's supposed to be able to install Windows in a heartbeat. Install now. There's no other problems. Everything's brand new. Let's see. Yes, I accept. It's a new custom advanced. Install a new copy of Windows. This option does not keep your files, settings, or programs available. Upgrade to a new version. Keep your okay. Yeah, we want to do a custom. Windows cannot be installed to this disk. Show details. Ensure that the disk controller is enabled in the computer BIOS. Alright, I'm gonna have to get this set up, so I'll come back on with another update, you guys. Alright, guys. Got another update. I got it fully built. The side panel is off. I just got home from work right now. I'm gonna go cut this and put the fiberglass on. But I do have all this done. Windows is installed, all the drivers are done. So there's the complete setup right here. Looking pretty good if I don't say so myself. I'm really liking this keyboard. It's a lot bigger though than a normal keyboard. Oh look, it came on. But yeah, I love use MSI Afterburner for the video cards. All the stats show up here. Very, very nice. Loving that, loving it. Got the Razer big old mouse pad, loving that. Got the Gigabyte mouse, loving that. I love this mouse, I like it. Got my Plantronics headset. Got my monitors, got my new Logitech webcam. And the main attraction. Like I said, I'm on my phone, so hopefully you guys can see this, but there's the two 680s in SLI. Wire management is not too bad. Not that bad. Right there. Hit as many wires as I could. Right there. Down there. That's the only thing I can do, because if you look right here at these black things, this and that, those are adapters for the hot swap drive bays. Meaning, if we come over here, let me open all these. Meaning, if we come over here, I can just pull these hard drives out. You know what I mean? That's the benefit of having the hot swap bays. And my Intel SSD, I just set it right here. I made a couple pieces of foam padding just so it wouldn't sag down. It wouldn't, because it sits on this little ledge anyway, but that plugs right in. They all plug right in, and then I can just disconnect them anytime I want. Just pull them right on out. So I love that. But yeah, the wiring came out really, really good. Once I get some sleeves for it, it'll look really good. I'll go black and red for the color scheme on the sleeves. That'll look so bitchin'. Black and red in there. And I'll get a new power supply, so it's fully modular. But yeah, what I'm gonna try to do is build a little cover right here, and then like spray paint it black or something so it looks good, so you can't see those. That's just a bummer, those only wires. But even those wires, I made the best I could. Got all the fans in. I'm loving these fans. Those two right there, plus those 5. This system is so quiet. My ceiling fan up here is louder than the whole entire computer. I love it. But now if I play a game, obviously it's ramped up. So there's the Corsair. Everything went fine. Everything was picked up the first time. All drivers went good. A lot of people were having issues with the Corsair Link and stuff. I installed the Link 2.0. Boom. Able to adjust all the fan profiles and RPMs and everything. So I'm doing a push-pull configuration. And I'm using 2 stock fans that I had originally that came with the case. But these fans are Antec 3-speed fans, so they're really good. I got those set on low. And then the stock Corsair fans up here
which are set on, the profile set on quiet. The cores idle at like 25 to 32, all the cores, so that's not good. That's not bad at all. Here's that side. And then the wire management back here, I did a lot better job this time. I zip tied everything up, made it all nice and neat. Look at that. Made everything all nice and neat, everything all zip tied. So that came out good. Got my modem, or no, that's my router, my modem. So that came out really good. I'm happy about that. This Samsung SSD drive, talk about fast. Oh my god, is that fast. Oh yeah, the NZXT fan controller, got that all set up. All the profiles and everything for each of them. I put the sensor probes all over here. You can't see them, they're all hidden, but yeah, on this cooler, I'm loving it. With the push-pull setup like that, so it's sucking air from the top. It's sucking in and then blowing out here. Bring that fresh air in. These two fans are exhaust fans. These are blowing out, and all three of those are intake. So really, these just kind of help with flow, like across the RAM, the motherboard, just kind of help move the flow towards the back. They're really not needed, these two. This one helps cool all the hard drives, so the bottom one really, right there, and maybe a little bit of the top one. Not really needed, but it works. I'm loving it. The case is okay. I made it work. The stock fans that were in here, they had little fan controller knobs right here. I took those all out nice and neat, kept the knobs on them, and actually those two fans down there are two of the fans that were there. So those are 3-speed fans, which is actually really good because I can adjust those if needed. But I keep them on low and it's fine. So yeah, I'm gonna go cut this and put it back on, and then we'll see the final product, and then we'll boot it up and see what it looks like booted up. I already got all my programs, everything already running. Minecraft is already on, everything. I got everything already going. It took like 10 minutes to install Windows 7 on this, literally. And I had to do it twice. I installed Windows 7 once, installed all the drivers, installed half my programs, and then to find out that Windows 7 was a bad install. There must have been a piece of lint or something on the CD. So I tried fixing it and stuff, it didn't work, so I ended up reinstalling it. It worked out perfect this time. I got all the updates, Service Pack 1. So yeah. Loving it. There's the setup, and I'm gonna go cut this. I'll be back with the last update for you guys, so catch you in a bit. Alright guys, it is finished. Dang, it's kind of dark. Hold on, let me see if I can turn on the light. It's night now. It took me a few hours to get this side panel, but let's see if you can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see it. That thing came out beautiful. I mean, look at that. You can now see in there. Before, it had that fan down here with the cross panels. Oh yeah. Straight cuts, no U-molding or that stripping stuff. And then the fiberglass, or not the fiberglass, the acrylic glass, I think. No, maybe it is fiber. I don't know. But yeah, so the way I was gonna secure it before, if you look, you can see these little things. I'll show you one. Let's see if we can focus in here. There are these little, here, let's put it down here. Let me see if I can set it up. Okay, there are these little things right there. And that was on it from before. That's what held, focus. That's what held it on before. You see that? It held the fiberglass on from last time. And if you look at it, it's square. You see how it's square right there? So on here, it had square punch out. So first off, I had to shave all these down with a little razor blade to get them circular, because I don't have a square punch that can punch through it. And second, you see how long it is? I had to shave that down because the fiberglass that I used was a little bit thinner. So it took a few hours. But yeah, I put those on, as you can see. I put those ones on, so it looks like it's stock. It looks like they're supposed to be there. Oh, it came out beautiful. I mean, it just came, look at that. I need to put some lights in here. It's kind of dim towards the bottom, but that came out beautiful. It's dark right now. I wish it was still daytime, but it took me like 2.5 hours and it got dark. But yeah, you can see now. Now it's like a nice display in there. Once I get the sleeving for it and then some fluorescent like lights down here, some light colors just to bring it out. Oh my god, that's gonna look so cool. Yeah, that is what you call a custom panel right there. That is straight custom. I love it. I didn't like how the fan was here before with the cross brace. I mean, the fan, it provided a little bit more air, but what's it blowing on? It's just nothing really, you know? And I have enough as it is, so that gives it, this just opens it up. You can now see fully in there. I kept the original diagonal cut right here and diagonal cut down here. So I just cut my own out. And yeah, drilled everything out, made it all perfect. I love it. Looks good. So yeah, that's on now. There's the display. There's the fans. The fans are not as bright as I thought they would be. The lights on there, I thought they would be a little bit brighter, but they're not. Yeah, I thought they'd be a little bit brighter, but that's it. That's the setup. I am done. So very cool. I got a couple of pictures I took of this stuff, so maybe I'll throw those in there in the video. And yeah, that's it. That is it. So loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it. Loving it. I love it like my child. And then leftovers. Well, not really leftovers, but extras. Freaking bought these nice Cougar fans wherever they are. I don't know where they're at and can't even use them. So that's it. Thanks for watching, you guys. And if you have any questions, leave it down below. Talk to you guys later. Bye bye now.